that shoestring tour, yeah. Free little hub, huh? Pay attention, man. It's a message up in here, right? We gotta start somewhere, gotta be from within. Some niggas say you wanna fade, about to pull up, I'm on my way. We can lock up. It ain't even nothing more to say, I just peeled through my shirt on the game. We can lock up. Say you wanna get in with me, I set my drink down, bail in the street. We can lock up. We can take a walk, you and me, and we can slide our little homeboys to here. We can lock up. Made the lock on you, master, and I don't mean the battle rapper disaster. No, that means somebody gotta break me off. What? Rule 1, never scared to take a head up loss. Never. I be out here with the shits like I'm on laxatives, not for making enemies, my rock 'em, sock 'em, opposites. Pop up just like a quiz with a couple ball fizz, leave a couple rouge reds, rearrange your eyelids with a cauliflower ear. Hop in your confidence, steer it off a pier. All we do is trim shit, nigga John Deere. And if you learn to take a loss, then it's more still here. See your boy stay buzzed, so I'm light years ahead of you. You way too big to get knocked off that pedestal. Dentist work lately, knocking out these niggas front teeth. Probably should pay me, I've been getting rid of these cavities, nigga. Some niggas say you wanna fade, about to pull up, I'm on my way. We can lock up. It ain't even nothing more to say, I just peeled through my shirt on the game. We can lock up. Say you wanna get in with me, I set my drink down, bail in the street. We can lock up. We can take a walk, you and me, and we can slide our little homeboys to here. We can lock up.
That was electric.
Smoke royalty. What is smoking with y'all, man? We is here on another episode of Smoking with the King, and we got a very special one today. You hear me? A very, very special one today. We got a West reputable here. You know what I'm saying? He's no stranger to this. You know what I'm saying? He ain't new to this. He's actually true to this if you ain't know. You know what I'm saying? You may have seen him climb the ranks through this virtual realm. He's arguably has the best 2 virtual rounds there is in the world, Craig. In the motherfucking world. This next guest, it's been a long time coming. You dig what I'm saying? B-Dot's from Africa. Nigga, he's from Crenshaw Mafia. Bumpy Barz in the motherfucking building. How you doing, my brother?
Wes. That's how I'm doing. You already know Smoke Kings. I'm with the Smoke royalty.
Hey, man. This is long overdue, like I said. You feel me? I know it's been supposed to knock this one out, you know what I mean? And even in the future, we're going to have to get a in-person joint, you know what I mean? I need that in-person, motherfucker, like fresh off the battle, you know what I mean? Bumpy Barz, how you feel about the first, second, and third? I need that one, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. You already know, Smoke, that's all day.
You feel me? But now, Bumpy Barz, for the people that's not in tune with you, my brother, let the people know where you're from.
Inglewood, California, in case y'all didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Right behind the Great Western Forum is where I was raised. You know what I'm talking about? I had a few as a baby, you know what I'm saying? I had like a few different little spots I grew up at throughout California. Like, I mean, not grew up, but like I lived as like a baby. Like between 1 and 2, I was in like Harbor City, Long Beach, you know, LA, a few different spots. Okay. And then finally settled back down in Inglewood, you know what I'm saying, when I was young, where I was originally from anyway, you know what I mean?
Okay then. And growing up, what's that like growing up in those different areas? Well, you said a baby, so what's it like growing up in the areas that you remember as a child?
Well, I had when I was in junior high, like 6th through 8th grade, I had moved away for a minute. My mom had moved out to like Orange County for like a minute. You know what I'm saying? I went out there for a minute, and I got in trouble. I went to jail, and then I went right back to Inglewood. You know what I'm saying? So I really didn't move too many places like that. And the place that I did, it was just like, you know, different people, different kind of, you know what I'm saying, atmosphere as far as just where you live and stuff. You know, it was just like, it wasn't like LA or Inglewood, nothing like that.
So
when you, as a kid,
when you were in those places as a kid, did you feel like an outsider? Like, did you feel like I don't belong? Like, I don't fit? You know what I mean?
I didn't really know because I didn't ever try to be inside with nobody like that. So, you know what I'm saying? I was always kind of like doing my own thing. I wasn't really like one of those hang out with the in crowd type dudes. Had a few, you know what I'm saying, a few cats, you know what I'm saying, you run with or something like that. But I never was one of those dudes. So I never really, you know what I'm saying, I was always considering myself an outsider for everything because I just didn't rock with everybody like that.
Okay. Makes sense. So, so growing up in Inglewood, like the earliest memory of music, do you remember that? Like, or like, what is that earliest memory of music?
The earliest memory of my music or music period?
Music period, just music period.
Music, man, that, you know, that goes back, man. I've been like all through my younger age, I've always been like, you know what I mean? I think my first time really diving into music, probably when I was like, I would say, how old was I? I was probably like about like, what was I, like 10 maybe or something, 11. I remember my first time hearing Chris Cross jump and seeing the video. I was a young kid then, that's what made me really want to rap. You know what I'm saying? Like Chris Cross, that boy made me feel like I could because I seen a kid do it. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, hold up, man, kid up here, you know what I mean, rapping like that. So it kind of like was like, oh man, I think I can do that. So I started wearing my clothes backwards and, you know, stuff like that, like all the little crisscross stuff.
Thanks.
Yeah, so I did that, man. That was like, that's when I first caught on the music was when I heard that, man. That was like my first little single tape I had. Me and my Walkman was that first single was Crisscross Jump, and the other side of this was Warm and Breath. You know what I'm saying? So I remember that single like nobody. Like it was yesterday.
Okay. And is that like the first time that you got to like pick your own genre, like so to speak? Like, because for me growing up, I've always got to listen to like the music that my mom and shit would like to hear, or my pops and shit would like to hear, right? Not necessarily my own style of music, you know what I mean? Is that the first time that you got to like pick your own style of music?
Well, I mean, if I think about it right, like put me up on music was my grandfather probably before then, and have me listen to his old records on his record player. And if I think about it, that was probably when I first introduced to music, because he used to have me sit down and listen to like old blues like ZZ Hill and BB King with him and stuff, and just listen to those kind of time, and like Tobacco Road, Red Fox album. He used to have me listen to all kind of little stuff, you know what I'm saying? Old records. And that was when I first started, you know, kind of like getting lessons on music and what it was, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like hip hop, my first time like really jumping in was that crisscross one. But before then, my grandfather used to have me listening to his old ZZ Hill records. Man, man, it was a lot of them, man. He had me listen to a lot of them, you know what I'm saying? Old Michael Jackson records. And he'll just have me listen to those and play them while he repeating the words to me in the, you know what I'm saying, in the living room. Like, man, you need to know about this kind of stuff. My grandfather was one of those. Okay, my favorite person in the world, man. Rest in peace, Jim Youngblood.
Man, shout out to Grandpa, man. Straight up, man. Rest in peace. So transitioning. So you said that Chris Cross was like the first, you know what I mean, the first single that you could remember, you know what I mean? You started wearing the clothes backwards and things like that, and it showed you that you can rap as a kid, you know what I'm saying? So how far after that does Bumpy Barz, like, you know what I mean, start rapping?
I mean, I would say me officially, like, right then, I was just like, you know, messing around. Okay. Writing little stuff down, you know, rapping in the mirror as a kid. Okay. I would say in high school is when I really like actually start freestyling like real tough, like in circles with people. Before that, I just do it by myself. Like junior high, I'll rap by myself, you know what I'm saying, in the house, messing around. But then in high school, I went to Morningside High School in Inglewood. We started rapping in a circle at lunchtime, along with Tupac. But I love Bone Thugs. They're like my favorite group, you know what I'm saying? So I used to bump the hell out of them. So I kind of rap like them for some reason at that time. So everybody was like, it was kind of, they used to like to hear me rap like Bone. I was the only nigga that kind of did that in that circle here on the West. You know what I'm saying? Like, why this nigga rapping like Bone Thugs? But I don't know, it was my favorite group, man. But I used to win. I won some rap battles because I never ran out of bars. You know what I'm saying? Rapping like Bone. So, and back then, you know, the rap battle just about just keep on rapping. You know what I'm saying? And how many bars you got? And that's what I did. I just kept on rapping. I won some nice battles back then with that. But yeah, man, I would say in high school when I really started freestyling and realizing I really had a little bit of talent when I heard other people hear me rap and like, oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the first time somebody was like acknowledge what I did.
Right. So what's the life like for a young Bumpy Barz? You know what I mean? Transitioning, maneuvering, and finding this new skill, this new passion, so to speak. So what's the, you know what I mean? What's the mindset and the lifestyle like?
For me finding a new passion of music. It was, I mean, I didn't really take it serious like I should have. You know what I'm saying? At that time, I just knew I had the talent and would do certain things here and there, but I was caught up in other street stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just all in the mix of all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? I had already before I even got to high school, I already did time in jail. You know what I'm saying? For serving weed and work. You know what I'm saying? All this shit. So I was already caught up in a whole other lifestyle before I could even think about what talent I had. You know what I'm saying? I was out here trying to eat. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really take it serious until like.
Do you feel like, I'm sorry, not to cut you off, but do you feel like that's a lot? Because I was just, you know what I mean, pondering to myself, you know what I mean? Like, you feel like that takes away from a lot of our community's talents, like just having to survive, you know what I mean? Like, I was thinking about that. Go ahead, my bad. You're
right, though. It definitely does. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of people out there that can't even focus on what their talents are because they got to worry about how they gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? Where they gonna sleep. You know what I'm saying? Clothes on their back, take a shower. Like it's so much stuff you got to worry about when you're a kid. If you ain't coming up in that kind of home, that you ain't got time to focus on your talents. You know what I'm saying? Like I played ball. I didn't start playing ball till like 10th grade, and I found out I was good at that, but. You know what I'm saying? Before I could even get good at that, and then got shot in the leg. So it's like, man, I never really was able to jump into a talent like I.
How was that experience?
Man, I was hanging out with some of the big homies, but I wasn't even like I wouldn't even put on my hood yet. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just hanging out with some of my homies, and we was helping them move. And you know what I'm saying? Something happened with them passing up a group of dudes on the corner where we was at. The dudes threw a rock at the U-Haul. Something happened. They got out talking like, you know what I'm saying, had a conversation with them. They're like, let's run some fades. I hop out with my boy. We hop out, walk over there, like, what's going on? And as soon as I get there, the dudes just start busting. You know what I'm saying? We all turn around, we break. I got hit in the leg. You know what I'm saying? That was during football season. Like, we was in football training camp right there. We had just passed Hell Week. And we was going into, you know, regular training, and I got shot in the leg right there. And that's when I never played football again really after that, because that's when I was playing football, and I never really played again after that because by the time my leg healed, and then in my brain, I'm not even thinking about sports now. I'm just mad. You know what I'm saying? So you know how it go.
Does that change the mindset? Like pre being shot, right? You probably not thinking about the severity of being shot, right? And after being shot, like does that change like the I don't want to say mindset, but does that change the urgency, so to speak?
It does change your mindset. That's what it did for me. You know what I'm saying? It made me like the only thing I wanted to do now was, you know, be mad and have revenge. You know what I'm saying? It was just. And there wasn't nobody around to be like, hey, man, focus. You know what I'm saying? So you know how that goes. You know what I'm saying? It just it turned into what it turned into. You know what I'm saying? And it was already, you know, when you live in LA streets, dog, like, you know what I'm saying, like, before, most of the time, but if you're not gang banging, you still gonna go through some shit with gang members, whatever it is. Like, I felt like I was already in the mix before I was from the hood, going through so much shit on the streets. It was just like, you know what, you might as well, you know what I'm saying? Because you keep going, you're doing everything but. So, you know what I mean? That's how I usually turned out. That's how I kind of turned out for me.
Okay.
But yeah, the mindset did change though. If that's what you want to know, my mindset changed. It made me think about other shit than focus on me, you know, doing what I do to better myself. Anything. Like, I wasn't even thinking about that. Wasn't even about that.
Yeah. So at this time, like I know it's maybe like a tumultuous time, you know what I mean, mad at shit, you know what I'm saying, going through it, you know what I mean? What's the music like though? Like if there's any, you know what I mean?
Man, music is just freestyling at this time, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I ain't dropping no songs, no mixtapes. Music wasn't even like nothing like that. It was just me freestyling at certain times, you know what I'm saying? People knew I could rap here and there, but I wasn't taking it like serious, nowhere near high school.
Wasn't doing nothing. Okay.
Nah.
So
I should have, but I wasn't. I wish I would have known, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey man, hindsight is 2020, ain't it? You know what I'm saying? Hindsight is 2020, right? So transitioning from that, like first of all, how do you get the name Bumpy Barz?
That came later on, you know, being on the block and how I carried myself and how I ran my program. That I was my street was a street called Barton Ave.
Okay.
And they used to call me Bumpy on Barton because of how they said I ran my program kind of like how Bumpy did from Harlem, you know what I mean? From Hoodlum, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So Bumpy Johnson, what they used to call me Bumpy Johnson from Barton. Then I dropped a track on Rep Your Set called Where You From? And that's on YouTube right now. It's called Where You From? It's like a song for the hood. And once they heard that song, it was like, oh, you got bars? And one of the homies tweet, the one who gave me the name Bumpy on Barton, said, we call, man, you Bumpy Barz. You know what I'm saying? You got bars too, man. You know what I'm saying? Because Barton, it was Bumpy Barton because of my street. They, man, we going to call you Bumpy Barz. You going to give your own name. So it kind of came from the big homie Tweet. You know what I'm saying? G Tweet. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him.
Shout out to him, man. We got Bumpy Barz in this motherfucker. You hear me?
Yeah, my name was K-Bo. My name was K-Bo before that, you know what I'm saying? KBO, Killer Bo. That was my name before that, you know what I'm saying? Before that, they found out I rapped, and that's when I took off with that one.
Okay, then. So I want to go back a little bit, Bumpy. So transition after getting shot. When, I know you say you're going through it after that, right? When do you kind of get back on track?
With what exactly?
Back on track with just life, period. You know what I'm saying? With just a clear mind, you know what I'm saying? And with your sight set on what you want to do.
Shit. That was like 20 years later.
20 years later after that? Okay. Maybe
even longer, because I was in like 11th grade, I believe.
Okay.
I played basketball in 10th grade, so that was like, I didn't start taking this shit serious. I was fucking 30 years old. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't really take it serious like I should have. I just started doing projects and doing things. I mean.
So did you even know about battle rap back then? Like
hell no. I wish I would have. I wish I would have. I would have been doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because when I started doing my music, when I had my daughter, I was working at a place called the Rocket Cafe, and it was like a little bar that had a stage, and they used to do like, you know what I'm saying, little shows here and there. And I did a show up there one night, and I packed the place out, you know what I'm saying? And before my show, I used to rap solo, a cappella, and just rap bars, walking through the crowd, spitting shit, having them like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Just making them react and fuck with my shit. Not even knowing about battle rapping like that. Just every show I did, wherever I was at, I would crack it off doing a cappella spit with just bars, just like you hear me rap, you know what I'm saying? And that was like what I did. And it was like I had an opponent, but I didn't have one, like writing a random round. So if I would have known about battle rap then and when did some battles then, I think my style would have like probably been, you know, fluctuated more that way with how I was rapping and what I was doing. Because it wasn't really like a style that was on wax, right, sort of say, for the way I was rapping. So if I'd have known about that back then, battle rap back then, out for show, you know what I'm saying? Like took it seriously that way.
Okay. That seems more like a avenue that, especially now, you know what I mean? We're more so of the and don't take this the wrong way, Bumpy. I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but more so of the gangster type, you know what I mean, to break through, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even back then, you know what I'm saying? Like the bars they were spitting was more so like the ones that really broke through, you know what I mean, was the ones that was kind of super gangster, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's unfortunate, but it seems like that's the case with a lot, you know what I mean? But however, what is the music that you're listening to during these times, like where your head is not really, you know what I mean, thinking about your talent, when your head is not really, you know what I mean, what you listening to?
I mean, in high school, you know what I'm saying, I was like, I like the West Side Connection, Bone Thugs, you know, Tupac, the Dog Pound, all the shit that was cracking on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? I was a big fan. E40. You know what I'm saying? That was like my little go-to little, you know what I'm saying, combination right there. And besides that, it was kind of like a bunch of the Banging on Wax, the Bloods, you know what I'm saying, the Damu Riders, you know what I'm saying, bumping a lot of the gangster shit, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, at that time I was bumping, you know, I mean, I'm the same shit I'm bumping now, you know what I mean? So it ain't changed.
Got you. So do you have a favorite West Coast album, or you know what I mean? Do you have an absolute favorite? Yeah.
Favorite album? I'll probably that's crazy, man. I like West Coast album. There's so many of them, man. Like classic one. Back to back for years. You know what I'm saying? The West Side. I love the West Side Connection as a whole, and how they just, you know what I'm saying, attacked everything and just talking their shit. Like I was rocking with the West Side Connection. So that Bow Down album, I think that's probably my favorite West Coast album. Man, probably of all time.
That's fire. So all right, so going through this, you said you wish you would have learned about battle rap. So when do you actually find out about battle rap?
I found out about battle rap probably. Found out about battle rap. I knew about battle rap for a while. I knew about battle rap since like Danny and T-Rex, you know what I'm saying, Lux and Cal. You know, I knew about battle rap for them big battles that they used to go on like way back then. When I dived in, like battle rap, really like when I was like, was when Tay Rock and Sue Surf was battling DNA and K-Shine, and they had that moment with the before the shot Shumpert, after the shot Beasley. That moment right there, I went crazy in the house, dog. Like that was like, I don't know, that bar hit me. I was watching NBA Tough 2 at that time, so just see that Shumpert Beasley bar, everybody went crazy. I went crazy. That was probably the moment that brought me in. That was the moment that I was sucked in, like, oh, there it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I followed it tough ever since that moment. You know what I'm saying? That one moment made me really want to really dive into battle rap. So, but yeah, man, I knew about it back then, but I didn't really know about it. I just thought it was something.
Let me ask you a question, Bumpy. how long after after you start the music, right? How long
Mhm.
because we're gonna go back into that too, you know what I mean? But how long after you start the music you know what I mean, is this dive into battle rap?
Oh, battle rap was way later, man. I knew about. I was already. I did music when I did my first that song, the Rep Your Set. That was in
Uh-huh.
2004,
Okay.
and that was
Okay.
the first
Okay.
one I did like professional, like with a video and
So
you know what I mean, all that
what
stuff.
got you to actually do that track?
Um, my homie, rest in peace, Red Rum. The one I talked about, my third round versus Bad News Brown. You was there. Um, Red Rum, he knew that I rapped from hearing me freestyle, you know what I'm saying, on the streets and here like that at the school and all that. So he heard about the project, knew about the project that was going on called Rep Your Set, which was when they go all around all the different hoods in LA and Compton and all that, and everybody does like a song for they hood without dissing each other, just doing like an anthem for your hood without dissing. And he pulled up over to the hood one day. He like, man, you know what I'm saying? They doing a Rep Your Set thing with the whoop. Everybody do a song for the hood with the whoop, and you know, banging on wax days. They talking about, you know, the banging on wax diamond riders, Lil Hawks and all them. It's no way we can have a Rep Your Set compilation without the Crenshaw Mafia's on there. You know what I'm saying? And right now over here, you one of the ones I feel like, you know what I mean, got that fire. You spit fire, you know what I'm saying? So you want to do a track, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You want to do something for this and do something for the hood. They gonna break you off a little change, something, you know what I'm saying, do a video and just, you know what I'm saying, something to rep the set. So I'm like, yeah, I do it, you know what I'm saying? And I pulled me and my homie Lil Slink and Derek, the one who used to rock with us, he don't rock with us no more like that, but the homie TikTok, we pulled them up here and we did that track. I wrote the hook and wrote my verse and had them write their verse, you know what I'm saying? And we laid that down and he the one that came off the Red Run, rest in peace, was the first one to have was like, man, I need you to, you know what I'm saying? You got skills, man. You need to get up here and do this, you know what I'm saying, right now and show them what you got. So that's why that happened.
Fire. So after this track, how long does it take Bumpy to get super serious about this music?
I mean, in that track, nigga, I was full blown. I'm gang banging. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Right.
was full blown gang banging. So I wasn't. That was just a song for the hood. They gave us a little change, whatever, back in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't nothing like that. So we did like me and my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like me and my nigga Outlaw, we used to freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like we sit in the car, we freestyle and shit, and like be rapping while we smoking and shit. And you know, man, sometimes we dropped a couple little tracks from my homie Flintstone. On some of his little shit just for the hood type shit, but it wasn't never nothing like we took serious. I was just we was in the hood that night chilling, and maybe we had to go in the house for a minute for some reason, the police tripping or something. We ended up doing some music, you know what I'm saying, and
Got you.
going back outside. But it was I never like I didn't take it. I didn't start. It wasn't no reason to. I wasn't thinking about taking it serious at the time because it was just like you know, it wasn't the focus when you full blown in the streets. That's not what you're thinking about.
So doing these little so let me ask you this, Bumpy. When was the first time, like, and this may take you back, right? But when was the first time where you knew you got this shit? Like, whether it be free, like, you know what I mean? Like, freestyle on wax, like, whether it be within that time, you know what I mean? What was the time where you was like, nigga, I got this shit?
Man, I always felt like I had it. I just didn't never know what to do with it or had the time to, you know what I'm saying, do that. But every time I rap, you know what I'm saying, like I was always somebody that kind of stood out, somebody that thought I was different and always was memorable. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody always like, man, do something with it or something. But I never, you know what I'm saying, could. But time I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't know when I just knew I had it. I just always kind of felt like I had it, you know what I'm saying? Like I just didn't take advantage of it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't I didn't know what having it meant at the time. What I should do with it and what it would do for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I was trying to get it another way.
I got you. Now, When does Bumpy Barz record his first album? Or his first album. I want to say your first album because I want to get into like when you start taking it. You know what I mean? Like how you taking it now.
My first album, I would say my first album was called Bumpy Barz, actually. Okay. I recorded it. It was on CD. It never dropped on no platforms. It was all out the trunk. You know what I'm saying? If you go on YouTube and you type in Bumpy Barz, you can type in a song called Hottest Shit Out. That came from that album. It's a few other songs that's out that you know what I'm saying, that's old that came from that album. I think I was, what was I, 30 something, 31, you know what I'm saying, 30 years old, something like that. I was somewhere around there, you know what I'm saying, like when I first dropped that album. I was with my homie Dexter from Dexter's Lab. He was a producer that, you know what I'm saying, that I rocked with at the time. Well, I still rock with him, but at that time, that's what I was fucking with Tough, you know what I'm saying? That was my dog. And I recorded most of my beats, well, all my beats for that album with him.
For that album.
All in his house, you know what I'm saying? And his closet was the booth, you know what I'm saying? And
okay.
Yeah, it was. So that was like around that time, and I dropped Bumpy Barz, and that's probably the only album. I dropped so many mixtapes, but albums, okay. I think it's probably the only one I dropped.
The only one. So, is it during the mixtape run where you like, all right, let's start doing more recording? Like, when is the point where it's like, Bumpy Barz is doing more recording? This is what we doing.
Yeah, I would say around that same time, because around that time, I had just dropped a couple I started dropping a few mixtapes. One called Quarter Piece, and it was it was two sides to it. I got a mixtape called Quarter Piece, and I dropped that, and then I did also. It was on my boy G-Bone. He had something called Start From Scratch Records. And we used to record with him and do a lot of compilations, like for the hood, you know what I'm saying, or just rapping, and different dudes from all over just come in there and just rap, start from scratch, and just drop a lot of mixtapes, just put them throughout everywhere, just drop them and just pass them out or sell them. So that's when I say around that time. That's when the same time that was going on. That's probably when you could say I probably was doing the most with music when I was dropping all the mixtapes and compilations, you know what I'm saying, around that time. I never really thought about it like that, but yeah, that was around that time, man. Like when I finally, you know what I'm saying, started to settle down a little bit, you know what I mean?
So cause there's some videos, you know what I'm saying, on your platform and songs and shit like that's got like 30 bands on them, you know what I'm saying? I've seen them. You can't hide them from me. I seen them. Speak towards that, like so. It's to speak towards that, like so. What was the process behind that? You know what I mean? Just like making the video, putting it out, and then seeing like the progression, the views, and stuff pile up like
that. Man, that was just me. That if you talking about put it on the B. That was just me and my little nigga, just, you know what I'm saying, dropping the track together because he was rapping and I was rapping, and you know what I'm saying, I had a beat that was fire. I put the hook on there, and you know what I'm saying, I was like, man, I need you to drop a verse because he was doing his thing, and everybody just loved that song, you know what I'm saying, like that song still in rotation to this day, man. I don't know, everybody, you know what I'm saying, it was just like, I guess that was, you could probably say that was probably my favorite song that a lot of people liked. Most people that know me, like I dropped so much, you know what I'm saying, a little music here and there and different stuff. A lot of people that know me got different stuff that they like, but the majority that seen that video, heard that song, probably call that their favorite song by me, you know what I'm saying?
Okay then. So I gotta ask this. when is Bumpy Barz, or is Bumpy Barz still in that process of making? Well, you are, because I heard you on a couple tracks, but is your mind set on making music?
Yeah, I still, yeah, I write music all the time. I'm saying I'm working on stuff to I got a track from the drop probably any day now. You know what I'm saying? So me and my boys from RDA, um, it should be on all platforms. We just figured, we just put it out, just uploaded it like I think like last week. So I'm pretty sure it should be uploaded pretty soon. It's called We Do This by RDA. That's me and my homie Wag Deuce and No Good, you know what I'm saying? A little group we formed while we was, you know what I'm saying, in the mix. And later on. And we dropped a little track we dropped a CD called RDA, which was Raw Dog Assassins. That was the name of our group, you know what I'm saying, at the time. And everybody was rocking with our music hella tough, you know what I'm saying? Like they loved it. It was just like gangster stuff, you know what I'm saying, with a twist to it to make everybody, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of like real West Coast-ish. So we still be doing stuff, you know what I'm saying? And we got a CD coming out, RDA Part 2, and we're gonna chop our first single to it. Well, you can say second, because Don't Stop Whooping, which is out now on all platforms. That's one of the singles to it. That. Yeah, you can check that out, you know what I'm saying? But this is gonna be the next one, you know what I'm saying? We're just putting it out there. We're just really testing the waters with that, you know what I'm saying? But these solo, been doing some solo things I'm working on putting together. That should be, you know what I'm saying, get in the mix. I'm slow cooking it, you know what I'm saying? I'm making sure I get it done right and make sure all the, you know, ins and outs is handled. So I haven't really been like throwing it at fast, you know what I'm saying, like fast at the music like that, you know what I'm saying? Like I haven't been doing it at that pace, but I am working on it. I do got some stuff in the works with it. I'll never stop, you know what I'm saying, doing music or dealing with music. Like it's just,
it's that.
It's what it is, you know what I'm saying? It's what I do.
Let me tell you, all day today, it's been a few days, probably like the past week, right? I've been telling, but all day today, I've been telling it, man, y'all a bunch of grown men with lotion hands. Yo, that's my joint, so I ain't gonna lie to you. That we can lock up, nigga. Wait, but it's a message behind that, and I want people to know. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not just a gangster rap. You know what I'm saying? It is a message. Yeah. You feel me? And like, do you do that purposely, or is that through experience?
Well, putting a message in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I put everything on. I mean, I'm always rapping. If you listen to me, majority of the time when I'm not on a track where we just talking crazy, always talking a message. Like if you listen to my raps, my songs that I drop, you'll hear me. It's, you know what I mean? Always have some kind of message in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's usually a message that a lot of people don't want to hear. You know what I'm saying? I talk crazy to niggas that, you know, don't like to be talked crazy to. You know what I'm saying? Like I talk crazy to the gangsters. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be a little bit different, so, but they love it. The real niggas love it. You know what I'm saying? It's just the ones that, you know, that know who I'm talking to. You know what I'm saying? They don't really like that shit. But yeah, man, you know how it go, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like that's what the route I took for a long time was, you know what I'm saying, just talking to the gangsters and, you know what I'm saying, and how to move and how niggas be moving and how this shit, you know what I'm saying, just is different. But, you know, I'm taking a whole nother approach now, so.
Okay, then. So let's get into this battle rap shit, though. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into this battle rap shit, though. So okay. So with your journey through battle rap, right? Like starting from the virtual to now, like how's the experience been for Bumpy Barz?
I mean, just having fun, man. You know what I'm saying? Just it's I didn't know people would even. No, I didn't know my style was, you know, receptive in battle rap until I rapped it and people in battle rap was listening and started to check out what I did. But you know what I'm saying? I just be messing around. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was just literally in a quarantine, you know, messing around. I started battle rapping. I was watching it tougher then. But when I actually started doing it, you know what I'm saying, it was just in the quarantine messing around, you know what I'm saying, and all that. So it was just basically in quarantine, dog. Quarantine started me to do my first battle against somebody because I was stuck in the house, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I actually ended up winning the tournament.
Okay then. So was it like was it naturally easy for you to transition from, because I know you said you always been in the ciphers, you've always, you know what I mean, spit a cappella. Was it but going through the, you know what I mean, your music run, transitioning back to it, was it hard to kind of pick the format, or was it a natural thing?
I mean, to me, it kind of just flowed in because I was listening to it. You know what I'm saying? Like listening to Daddy, listening to B Dot. You know what I'm saying? Geechi, Nitty. I'm listening to these dudes rap all the time and what they're doing and how they're talking and figuring out what bars are to people and what rocks rooms, what people, you know what I'm saying? What's this and what's that? What's the scheme? So once I figured out what that was, it wasn't really hard, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, this is what they like. Okay, this is what that is. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I can do that, you know what I'm saying? So, because I'm just naturally good with I just love writing, you know what I'm saying? So, once I figured out, okay, write like this, and this is a format, you know what I'm saying? Different kind of format that you writing, and it's no beat. So, you just really focus on the opponent, just breaking stuff down, and, you know what I mean? It's not really hard to me. Like, to me, it's fun, you know what I mean? You good? To me, it's fun, you know what I'm saying? So, to me, it wasn't really a hard transition. And to me, this might be, I don't know, this might be a little bit, you know what I mean? Like this style might be a little bit easier for people to understand how I write when I put it in battle rap form. If you kind of listen to what I put on wax sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it wasn't hard at all, no.
Not hard at all. Okay, then. So, I know you say, for without a shadow of a doubt, you have some of the best the best rounds of virtual ever. You know what I'm saying? I agree. Both of them was crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I told you, go find some, put them next to them. Go show me. Go find all the ones in quarantine. Go find all them quarantine battles. You know what I'm saying? That they did quarantine virtual.
There's one. There's 2 rounds. There's 2 rounds for me, right?
Huh?
There's yours with the was it boys in the hood?
Uh-huh.
And then there's a round from Rio that he went against a dude named Cordo, but Cordo backed out on him. That round right there. Like both of them rounds to me is right. You know what I'm saying? Is right there, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them is some like if I had to pick a top 3, you know what I'm saying, you'd be in there twice. Like that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's wild when you think about it. Like to speak to that creativity, like what was on your mind when you thought of those rounds?
Oh man, just knowing what virtual battle rap was about at the time, you know what I'm saying? Learning from, you know, being in that Friday Night Fights, you know what I'm saying? Shout out man for being in that Friday Night Fights, man. And him talking to us and telling us what he really looking for and what's, you know what I'm saying, what exactly is what makes a virtual round virtual, which is bringing your lyrics to life, talking about everything you talk about and bring them to life. So, you know, once I figured out the topic where I was going, it wasn't really hard for me because, you know, a dude named Craig, and as much as I watched the movie Friday, it's like my favorite movie, you know what I'm saying, but in my top 2 at least, you know what I'm saying? So I knew that movie, and Craig, I'm like, okay, I can flip all this into him and just talk shit, you know what I'm saying? And then now I gotta flip it into the virtual part, which was, you know what I'm saying, probably the hardest part. But once I seen in my brain what I wanted to do, once I thought about what I wanted to do, you know, I just had to bring it to life. You know what I'm saying? I see myself on a beach cruiser and all that stuff, and I didn't see myself in the red Pendleton. I thought I was gonna get the real Devo Pendleton, but they wanted like $500 for that mug, so I wasn't trying to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, sheesh, what the?
I wasn't trying to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
So but I was able to bring it to life that way. You know what I'm saying? It was just about doing what I talking about what I'm talking about and making everything I'm talking about go on around me, which is the virtual round, to where everything around you is all about what you're talking about. And it's all one, you know what I'm saying? So it's not just me rapping with a cool background or rapping good with a certain this there. No, even my background, everything that's going on around me is revolving around what I'm talking about. So the whole virtual round is like, you know what I mean, a movie.
So you produced that?
Yeah.
What the hell? We gotta do a movie for real. We gotta do it. Listen, we gotta do a movie for real. Me, you, and Snack King Cole. Yo,
you already know. That's my dog.
Do a movie
Snack
for
King,
real.
shout out.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Listen, we gotta do a movie for real. Say, yo, because that shit right there is written and produced by Bumpy Barz, and that shit is spot fucking on. You hear me? Both of them. Spot fucking on. That's genius. That's genius.
Man, it was just, it was natural for me. You know what I'm saying? Just me doing what I love. It was fun. You know what I'm saying?
But seeing it, did you realize it whenever you like seeing it back, like with the finished product? Did you like, oh shit, this shit right here is too crazy?
I mean, I felt like, you know what I'm saying, it was crazy. I didn't know how people would feel, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know how they would react. I didn't know if they would get it, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know, but I felt, you know what I'm saying, it was, I felt like I didn't care what he was coming, you know what I'm saying, wherever he came with, I felt like he was going to beat that regardless. That's how I felt, you know what I'm saying? I felt like it was unbeatable.
Unbeatable. Listen. And then transitioning from that to doing live battles and stuff like that, like I
transitioned from that right to you. From that right to you.
Facts. So, and then coming in and coming into the word sport and doing what you did, like it does speak volumes, right? But and I know the answer to this, but I gotta ask you, right? Did you really see any competition, or you was like, man, this shit, I'm about to breeze through this shit like how I breezed through that Friday Night Fight shit?
Well, I mean, I didn't feel like I was gonna breeze through that. I just felt like my style was gonna be different than what they was hearing from everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And what the energy and everything, I felt like it was gonna be different. So I just felt like whoever went against me was gonna have to bring a fight, regardless, because I don't just everybody be all talking about, oh, he a yelling ass nigga. He just got a whole lot of energy, but I mean, I wouldn't be winning battles if that's all I had, if my bars wasn't matching that. You know what I'm saying? So it don't make no sense for me to be a yelling nigga if I'm winning the battle off niggas that have good material. I'm beating them with good material. I'm not just yelling. Apparently, I'm saying something, right? You know what I'm saying? So.
Factuals. So, all right, and then going through that, do you feel like what you did from the first tournament that you entered to that point with the word sport, or going through all three of those phases, right, and then transitioning to in person, do you feel like that kind of helped the transition, or you feel like you had that all along type shit?
No, you mean the virtual helped my transition in person?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely did, man. Virtual, because you virtually, only thing that's different is there's no crowd reacting. You know what I'm saying? It's not no people around you, but you still got to know your round, rap it right, and captivate the people that are in the chat and who are watching. You know what I'm saying? So, virtual definitely helped me to be able to start memorizing rounds longer, like, you know what I'm saying, in 4 or 5 minute rounds. You know what I'm saying? Like when you start doing that, I wouldn't read mine off paper. I never read a round off paper. You know what I'm saying? So that showed me that I can, you know what I'm saying, hold a certain amount of bars in my head a certain way and, rap them way I want to rap them, and also my energy, being able to show it on camera and people to be like, oh, okay, yeah, I rock with that. I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? That's just how I rap, period. So it wasn't like I just purposely use all the energy. That's just how I deliver my content, you know what I'm saying? So I really feel what I be talking about because I really be living this shit, you know what I'm saying? So that's just how it played out. And virtual did help me to transition to that because, you know, people seeing how I move and just watching me rap was able to be like, okay, if they like it here, maybe they'll like it in person, you know what I'm saying? So cool.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. So transitioning to your first in person with one Bad News Brown. like I was there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if people seen it, but if you haven't seen it, Bumpy Barz versus Bad News Brown. You know what I'm saying? So transitioning, right? The reception from the crowd, crazy. Yeah. Did you know that walking in, or were you surprised yourself?
I mean, I couldn't know that walking in, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how they're going, you know what I'm saying, receive. It's my first time on stage in front of all these people. Mm-hmm. Bad News Brown is rapping in front of them. Most of them is his people, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. These are all people who battle in there and everything, so I didn't know how it was going to happen, you know what I'm saying? I just was coming in to do what I do and see how, you know what I'm saying, how it turned out. But I felt like I knew I was going to rap better, you know what I'm saying, than my opponent because I just felt like I rap better than, you know what I'm saying, my opponent. So, and I knew, but I didn't know how my bars and how everything would transition to the room. And I go back, I watch that battle. When I watch that battle, sometimes I'll just watch the crowd. I won't even watch me or, you know what I'm saying, what I'm saying. I just watch the crowd and how they're reacting to what I'm saying and how their eyes are like, they were so shocked and surprised because they didn't know. Yeah. They're like, who, what the, you know what I'm saying? Like, they were really in there like, oh my God.
I was there.
Just the crowd. Just watch the crowd. You watch that battle when I'm rapping, just watch the crowd around me. It's just a bunch of shocked eyes, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, that was tight.
Yo, that was definitely fire. That was a fire experience for that to be my first battle rap event ever. You know what I'm saying? And your first, fire. You know what I'm saying, in person ever. Like, that right there was just the icing on the cake. I said, oh yeah, battle rap is what we doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to events. That's what we doing.
That's what we doing.
That's what we doing. You know what I'm saying? Especially ones with Bumpy Barz attached to it. You feel me? I'm going to them. You feel me? Transitioning.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
You get your second, you know what I mean? In persons, so to speak. In persons. You hear me? In persons, so to speak. You feel me? Midnight Madness.
Yeah. Yeah.
Midnight Madness. How was that experience?
Man, it was fun, man. I loved it. You know what I'm saying? I loved everything about it except my last judging. You know what I'm saying? Everything about it was fire. Like the environment, man, the MCs was cool. He was in there chilling, you know what I'm saying? You know, the setting, you know what I'm saying? Jack and Bill hosting, you know what I'm saying? All that was fire, man. Everything about it, I loved it. You know what I'm saying? Like I had fun with the travel and everything, you know what I'm saying? I hate being on planes. My ears be ringing like a mud. They be I hate being on plane in my ears, but besides that, everything else is fire. You know what I'm saying?
You got a yawn.
Fire, man. I enjoyed it, dog. Midnight Madness was fun. I couldn't wait to get back on there again. I was gonna kick Lou ass on there, but Lou, he ain't ready for me. I ain't gonna just do Lou like that because that's my dog. I'm not gonna just dog walk and take his money. I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and let that cap. I'm gonna find me somebody else with Midnight Madness. We're gonna talk though. You know
Okay, then. So
I don't know. Bill just yeah. Let's keep going.
So look, he made. But listen, you know what I mean. You know, he trying to launch his shit. So you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean. That you know what I'm saying. All right, transitioning. So the third against T.
Yeah.
Speak to that.
My first real away game. That's my first real away game.
First real away game. You know what I'm saying? With the experience, the two in-person battles that you already had with the experience, what was the game plan going into that T battle?
Well, it wasn't. It was supposed to be, the champ, but he backed out. So I got T like within the last 3 weeks of that. So once I did my homework and found out, so what he did, how he got down, and how much they loved him out there, I knew I would have to go out there and kind of just show the difference in style and make them relate to what I'm talking about. Also, you know what I'm saying? It was his style was more TV show, movies, his biggest crazy punches was all TV show, movies, and sports references, you know what I'm saying? So I already knew that I had deeper content than what he did. I just wanted to display it while rapping at a high level and doing certain things I felt like he just couldn't do or wouldn't do, you know what I'm saying? And, it kind of worked out in my favor, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of what I did, you know what I'm saying, over there, like, it resonated. Like, the crowd started rocking with me once they, like, they caught on to what I was saying and how I rap. They were just like, oh, who brought this nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, the Northwest was fun, you know what I'm saying? So now they know who I am, you know what I'm saying? They hadn't seen me before, and T is their golden boy. T was one of their, you know what I'm saying? He's one of their golden boys that they're pushing, you know what I'm saying, Paul, whatever it is, but he's, you know what I'm saying, one of them ones. Like, they love him in Northwest. He's been doing his thing. He on the rise. Shout out to T. He was fired, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He was one of the golden boys, so I couldn't let him golden boy me, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't finna happen like that.
It wasn't not like that, son. It ain't finna happen like that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
And so now with that being said, I noticed this about you, right? And correct me if I'm wrong, but that shit ain't like you want to take out niggas golden boys type shit. Like this is your nigga. Like I run it. Is that what it is?
It ain't just that. Like specifically that. It's basically for me. Give me somebody that when I battle them, how I rap, and I know what I can do. So you can't just put anybody in front of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not gonna work. So for me, it's just like, yeah, give me somebody that you love, that's your fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, you believe in that. That's, you know what I mean? Somebody that you rock with like that. And let me battle him. So if when I beat him, you're like, oh, you beat somebody that's fire. You know what I'm saying? You beat somebody that's doing you know what I'm saying? Like, I want meaningful battles. I won't build that battle. If it's gonna rise, it's gonna build the stock. I don't want to just rap against any old body because my bars ain't worth any old body. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? So, all right. So speaking of, you got a battle coming up. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that say, you know what I mean, they got the opposite in this battle. You know what I'm saying? You got a battle versus real Nikosi coming up. What, like I know you hear the rumbles and the grumbles of, you know what I mean, the people saying, yeah, you know what I mean, Bumpy made, you know what I mean, but I got Rio. You feel me? Like, what does that do for Bumpy Barz? Like, is that a fuel, or is it like, man, whatever?
I make it fuel, you know what I'm saying, but I don't have to use the people's. I know how to motivate myself depending on who I'm battling. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really have to have people talk crazy to me. It does help, you know what I'm saying, and I can use it, but I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just kind of like use my opponent, what he does and what I do and how I don't want to look. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like I always try to reach a level that I feel like, you know, most opponents won't reach when I do battle them. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, shit, it's gonna be a good battle, man.
And then after that, I don't know if you want to announce it yet. You want to announce?
I don't know what you're talking about. You tell me, Smok.
So after that, down in SoCal, San Diego, California, You got a battle against one named Robster in person.
In person. On the roof.
Mm-hmm. On the roof. Loser got to jump.
I'm not going nowhere. I ain't even did my homework yet. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even did my homework on him like I should yet. So I don't know, but I ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
They say this man has been on the Crucible. You know what I'm saying? He's making his little waves and stuff like that. I don't want to call them little waves. That's just how I talk. You feel me? But making his waves and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? A viable opponent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I ain't started because I got stuff ahead. I got stuff before this, so I ain't got to that yet. You know what I mean?
But
that's a while away, man. That's October. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't got to do too much of that yet. We got a few things gonna happen before then.
You feel me? You feel me? So I want to get into these random questions, Bumpy, before we get out of here, and I don't want to hold you too much longer. You feel me? So, what is the biggest misconception about Bumpy Barz?
Misconception? Maybe because they think because I'm media that I can't rap or something. Most of them, maybe because I'm media, I can't rap. You know what I'm saying? Or they think because they feel like I'm the old head around them because I'm always usually older than these young punks. You know what I'm saying? That they can weed me because of that, but I end up kicking their ass too. You know what I'm saying? Just not going. It's just like if it was gonna be like in real life. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna beat this nigga up. You know what I'm saying? Because you young motherfuckers can't fight. I'm gonna show you that. And then on the rap skills, you niggas can't out rap us because y'all can't rap like that. It's just what the fuck it is. I'm not even that old, but I'm just y'all call me the old head, so that's what I'm gonna embrace as and beat y'all ass as the old head.
As the old, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, if they knew better, they do better. You feel me?
They need ass whoopers anyway right now. Nobody whooping y'all ass enough anyway.
Exactly. Said that's why y'all acting the way y'all act now. Ain't no ass whoopings.
Yeah. I had to do K2. I should battle K2 on the bloodline on the Spaces card. You know, on Breed from GTX and stuff.
Breed.
He was all that old head before the battle, old head, old OG. I beat that nigga so bad, that nigga changed his whole name and rebranded himself. He's not even no longer what he was. He said, I'm going back to the drum board. I'm rebranding. He changed everything. His name, profile, everything has changed. He's no longer K2.
This nigga Bumpy said that K2 smoke ain't nothing to me, man. What the hell wrong with y'all, man? Make that nigga change his whole name.
K2. Yeah, he changed everything. It's all gone.
That's what we talk about. Bodies on top of bodies. You know what I'm saying?
Your battle ain't dropped yet. You know what I'm saying? They ain't put it out, but yeah, it happened. It's out there. They know what's up.
It's a body. You know what I'm saying?
It's a body. You know what I'm saying? Like Danny Myers is judging. After the first bar, he said the whole battle was over. After my first bar, he said I didn't even have to rap no more.
See, look.
After my first bar. It was they said I killed him. It was already levels after my first bar, and he rapped first. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's crazy. That's wild. Hell nah. Man, all right. So, what's something that you had before battle rap that helps you in battle rap?
Had before battle that helped me in battle rap. A pen.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I always write a lot, write all my stuff, you know what I'm saying? I write like all the time. And even when I wasn't making music, I was still writing, you know what I'm saying? And I think that helped me out a lot where if I wasn't doing nothing and then I just jumped into it, it would have been different, but I never stopped writing, you know what I'm saying? So keeping my pen sharp, I think, was fire. Was the best thing for it.
That's fire. All right. What was your biggest failure and what have you learned from it?
In life?
Yes.
Biggest failure probably was, I would say, early on trying to, I mean, well, I mean, I don't even know if that's my failure, but I would say, you know, touching the streets early and trying to get it that way before and saying fuck school. I think saying fuck school was my biggest failure, maybe. You know what I'm saying? It's like I didn't take it serious because of how I was living at the time. So I was doing other things early. So it was just like probably saying fuck school, you know what I'm saying? Because if I would have took it more important and learned a lot more what I should have known, maybe I would have did something different, or maybe I could have known something different, you know what I'm saying? So maybe saying fuck school, man. Kids, go to school.
Go to school, stay in school. You know what I'm saying? It's okay.
Go to school, kids.
Facts. All right, bet. So, give me your top 5 battle rappers.
Danny Myers, B. Dot, Geechi, Rum, DNA.
That's a fire ass list. Is that the same as your Mount Rushmore?
Huh?
What's your Mount Rushmore?
Mount Rushmore. Let me see. I definitely got Murda Mook up there. I think he's one of those. I got Verb up there. And I got Danny and Geechi.
Run that back again. Danny, Geechi, Verb, and Mook.
Mook. Matter of fact, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm going.
Okay.
That's what I'm going. I feel like they all move mountains. They all move mountains for their, you know what I'm saying, respective, you know, coasts and regions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's where I would go with that. Danny Myers definitely moved mountains for the West. He the one started and got the West. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that. Geechi came and moved a whole nother mountain. Verb is moved the whole mountain for St. Louis. And Mook is the East Coast mountain mover to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You got a point. I ain't never looked at it like that. So I've been thinking a lot lately, like about Arsenal being thrown in there, about Tay-Rock being thrown in there.
It's other people could be in there for sure. I feel like it's, you know what I'm saying, Hitman moved mountains as far as battle rap and showing what you do more out of it. You know, it's different people that did different things that, you know what I'm saying, for battle rap that helped it out a lot. Like Disaster, you know what I'm saying, he can be a Mount Rushmore. Like, I'm not saying like
I was even
people,
thinking
you know
about putting like Smack on that. You know what I'm saying? Like people like, you know what I'm saying, like people like that. I understand is, you know what I mean, battle rappers. You know what I'm saying, battle rap. You know what I mean, but I like to consider all battle rap. You know what I mean, and shit. Smack got a big part of to deal with that. Lush One got a big part to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many. Like, I don't know. That's
I feel you though. I feel where you're going.
But what is your biggest pet peeve in battle rap?
Hey, what is a pet peeve? I don't even know what that is.
Shit. I was hoping you knew.
Pet peeve? I don't even use that word.
Like,
you know
I guess it's like
I
guess it's like something that that annoys you in a way about a specific.
That annoys me?
Yeah.
In battle rap, the fact that people can lie.
Yeah.
Everybody always lie, and you know when they battle, like it's like they know they lying, but they gonna say something stupid. And it's a lie that's just automatic just because they feel like they have to. Like I hate when people make up fake stuff. So that's, you know what I'm saying, that's kind of stupid to me. I don't like fake stuff, you know what I'm saying? Or people say stuff that's just, you know what I mean, like they know it's not true, but they want reaction for it. Like I'm not one of those guys. So, you know what I'm saying? To me, it's like I'm not gonna make nothing up or fake something just to get reaction out of it. That's kind of corny. Like if I'd rather just rap than make something fake up. Or unless I'm talking something real, you know what I'm saying? But besides that, don't make no fake shit up or just to try to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that shit.
Factuals. Me neither. I don't like that. And that's why I don't like most of the angles.
Like,
I don't like
when I battle
T.
When I battled T, and after my first round, the first thing he said was, "You a rat." I was like, I looked at him like,
right.
You know, like, There you go, right?
Right.
The first thing you say is some line off the wall stupid shit that I'm the total opposite of. That's nowhere near my resume, but you want to yell it out. I mean, that shit was just dumb to me. It's just like I don't understand why people say stupid shit all the time. I don't get it. It just don't make no sense. Something that has nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to just learn how to rap because apparently you got something. I ain't talking about T. I'm just talking about in general. People.
No, in general, yeah. That, and I was gonna say that's why I don't like angle rap. You know what I'm saying? Because half of that shit, a little bit of that shit be a fact, and niggas stretch a whole round of that shit to be true. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that I don't.
So you got T-Top versus you got Tay-Rock versus T-Top for sure, then, huh?
Yeah, I do.
I know.
Yeah, I do.
Because you know T-Top gonna come with 3 angle rounds for sure.
Man, I don't want to hear that shit, man. I'm gonna be real with you, man. Like, and he's super like creative, right? He's super creative when he does it, but it's like, man, come on, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. You better go in there with a gun versus the gun bar king.
Hey,
son. You better go in there with a gun.
I can tell you an
nigga.
angle round. I can tell you an angle round that you loved.
What's that?
Me versus Don Vito.
I mean,
you love that round. You told I won the money off that round.
yo, it's you go back, we go back.
And that was a full blown angle, but I was punching and scheming throughout the whole angle.
The whole man, but that's what I believe I said. He's angling. Y'all done fucked up. No, that's a fact, man. That's a super fact. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. It's done, and like I'm a bar person. I love bars and creativity. So if it's an angle and it got bars and punches in it, it's undeniable. You know what I'm saying? But if it's just an angle, I'm talking to you, angle, like, man, come on, man. Like, throw some punches in there.
I can't never just talk all the way. Like, I gotta have bars. Like, it's to me, I wouldn't even like what I'm saying if I'm not spitting no bars. You know what I'm saying?
Right. The only nigga I would allow that shit from is like Calicoe, somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? And even he got like his, and he don't angle, but he talked to a nigga. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really got to necessarily be a bar, but when it's real and it's felt, it's a bar, right? You know what I'm saying? And that's like that would be the only person that I'd be like, all right, let me sit through this. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
It'd be super fire type. You know what I'm saying? Bumpy Barz. Which battle of yours would you recommend for my audience to go and watch first? If they had to pick a battle, like, yo, Bumpy Barz versus who? Which one would you tell them to watch first?
I was gonna watch Bumpy Barz versus T, man. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's the my most recent 3-round live battle where, you know what I'm saying, my opponent actually was trying to rap for a little while, but it was where you can see me live and see how I rap and, you know what I'm saying, how I move on stage. So I think Bumpy Barz versus T, man. Go watch that battle, man. If not, go watch Bumpy Barz versus Bad News Brown. Now the audio on that battle versus Bad News Brown is off, you know what I'm saying? I forced them to drop that battle because they were about to leave that whole card vaulted, but that was my very first battle. I'm like, no, we're not doing that. We dropping this. So they worked on that and did the best they can. And you can hear me rapping and got the crowd going brazy in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So you can watch that battle. But just to watch a clean me all 3 rounds, away game, with people that don't even know me, and me making them, you know what I'm saying, jump into what I do, Bumpy Barz versus T, man. You got to check that out.
Word. Bumpy Barz is the beat. When it's all said and done. You know. Hold on 1 second.
Be not from Africa.
This nigga from CashApp Mafia. You dig what I'm saying? Bumpy Barz. Last question, my brother. When it's all said and done, what do you want your legacy to be known as?
Bumpy loved rapping and what it did for, you know, people in the culture. Like, just know that I want them to be able to say that that nigga could rap with the best of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all it really is for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not doing this. I can't be no geechi gotti. I can't be no what's his name right now. Like them dudes, you know what I'm saying? They had a whole nother. I'm coming in different. I'm doing a whole nother approach. I know what I'm capable of, what I'm gonna do. I'm just here to show niggas that I can rap with any single one of these niggas that you call your very favorite battlers, and I can beat most of them just off right now. But some can hang, but I can beat most of them. And this is just what, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm also telling people to never give up.
There you have it, people. Bumpy motherfucking bars. You feel me?
I can beat most of them without even saying, just like, you know, not debatable beat. You know what I'm saying?
It's a nigga, I can beat most of them.
And the ones that I can't beat, those will be debatable in that sense of form. But, you know, yeah, like that.
It's straight like that. You feel me? Bumpy Barz, you got any last words for the people?
Subscribe to Bumpy Barz on YouTube. If you're not subscribed to Smok3n, subscribe now. Follow the Electric Management page on YouTube. I mean, on Instagram. And also follow Bumpy Barz with a Z on all platforms. Make sure you're there August 5th for Bumpy Barz versus Rio Nkosi, which is my biggest opponent to date, biggest battle to date. And it's going to be worth every single bar.
Yeah. Bumpy Barz. Shout out to my brother for coming and doing this, my brother. I appreciate this so much, man. It is long overdue. Like we said, we're going to get that in person as well. You feel me? Man, shout out to you, my brothers. Salute, man.
I appreciate you, Smok. You know what I'm saying? Smoke.
Man,
Smoke.
I appreciate you, man.
You know, you my dog. This is the guy right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Smok, rock with a nigga since the very beginning, since the first recap. I remember. Because you're the only nigga that recapped my battle. I remember when I battled Jackpot. And you was like, man, that was a fire battle. But Bumpy smoked Jackpot. And you talked about that weed scheme. And you was like, man, that shit was fire. You know what I'm saying?
That weed scheme. Yeah.
I love this shit. And ever since then, I was like, man, that nigga Smok rock with a nigga. And then he started recapping battles. Next thing you know, we like this. And he had my first battle. What that tell y'all? It was all meant to happen. Shout out Smok3n. This is electric.
That was electric. You hear me?
Yes.
Listen, man. Bumpy Barz, I appreciate you, my brother. Salute, man. Go enjoy your family. You know what I'm saying? And
I'm about to go get cussed out. My wife don't even like me no more. She don't like me no more, Smok. I left her here for hours. She about to cuss me out rest of the night. She's sleeping on that side of the bed. It's all bad, but you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get through it though.
Already, my brother. Salute, man.
You know how it goes, Smok.
I already know how it go, man. Listen. That's a part of being, you know what I mean, married and, you know what I mean, trying to do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Without them, they don't never want you to do nothing without them. Let me tell you.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Especially on my off days. She like, man, your off day, you supposed to be with me.
Got to, though.
You know, the work never stops, man. The work never stops till we get to where we got to go, Smok. So, man, I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I appreciate you, my brother. Shout out to you, man. There you have it, people. Bumpy motherfucking Barz. Salute, my brother.
Salute. We out, Smok. Smok royalty.
So, my people, there you have it. Bumpy motherfucking Barz. It's the beat. It ain't no motherfucking stopping them. Beat us from Africa. Save me with that, Sharif. Nigga, you from Crenshaw Mafia. Huh? That was a dope in street, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Didn't really take it serious until you started taking it serious, you feel me? And dove into battle rap and dove into music and battle rap head first and not looking back. You know what I mean? That's what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? When you face that listen, the testament of a man is how he faces adversity, right? That is a true person who has been placed in adverse situations, right? And overcoming, you know what I mean, to something that he loves doing, something that has always been a talent of his and that he can apply. You know what I mean? I feel like we can all take a piece of that. I feel like we can all take a piece of that, apply. You know what I'm saying? Whatever adverse situation you're going through is minuscule to the power of a ability. You know what I'm saying? Apply, apply, apply. You got to. Is if you don't, you can go another direction and it could be all bad. You know what I'm saying? But if you do, you can follow your dreams. You know what I'm saying? And do what you want to do in life. And that's what really matters. You know what I'm saying? That's what really counts. You did. He said something at the end there, right? Never give up, man. No matter how hard shit seem it is, no matter how hard shit feel like it is, you know what I'm saying? It ain't as hard as you really think it is. I promise you. It's not. We all have that self-will to pull us out of any situation that we have. This right here is a powerful thing. This right here is a powerful thing, but when it's gone, it's gone. Use it. Apply it. Don't give up. Y'all make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You dig? Salute for those that deserve it. You feel me? Shout out to motherfucking Bumpy Barz. Shout out to the Smoke Royalty themselves, the Electric Squad themselves. You dig what I'm saying? This was a dope interview. I appreciate y'all. Salute for those that deserve it. You dig? And as always, man, I love the hell out of y'all, man. King.
That was electric.